because I told him, I said, Phil, if you want me to do something, just tell me.
But I mean, at one point, he apparently, says to the then Lakers GM, "Look, if Kobe's back next year, I'm not coming back."
Yeah.
Obviously, the relationship's since been repaired, but when it was kind of fractured the most, what were the factors you think were responsible for that?
I think that the most challenging things that for him in dealing with our group, he had a couple, and one of them being the dynamic between myself and Shaquille, and him having to deal with that relationship and kind of keeping me at arm's distance, so that in turn it could bring him closer to Shaq. And then the other thing, he's just dealing with a young racehorse that wanted to get to an elite level as an individual player and establish himself in the league. So he had to deal with those, with that balancing act. And we both were extremely stubborn, all three of us. Phil's extremely stubborn, so was Shaq, and so am I. So, it was very, very difficult for him to find that balance. And I think he became frustrated because he couldn't figure out a way to really reach me. And
why do you think that was?
Well, because I told him, I said, Phil, if you want me to do something, just tell me. You don't have to go around the corner, drive around the block, and then kind of circle back around to your point and then kind of slide it in there. Just tell me. Just tell me what it is you want me to do. And he kind of, I think that was a little different for him.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of like subtly slipping messages in there where for me, it's just like, just tell me what it is you want. Don't insult my intelligence by trying to backdoor in there.
I'm starting to smile because I was shocked in his book. He said he was like seeing a therapist to talk about, just how to deal with that sort of team dynamic.
I mean, I was just like, just tell me.
How do you go about rebuilding a relationship like that, especially one that then goes on to have that much more success?
Well, you don't carry baggage with you. You have to drop it and let it go and move on. And once he decided to come back and he called me and we spoke. We didn't have to address any of the issues. We're both of the same belief that you move on from the past, and once you make the decision to move forward, that's exactly what you're doing, is moving forward, not addressing the past.